Life University men's wrestling head coach Omi Acosta after they just captured the 2020 Mid-South Conference South Division Championship. Coach, heck of a season. A little closer than you would have liked last night, but still congratulations on capturing your first Mid-South title.
Yeah, man, it was a great, the guys showed up and we did what we had to do.
So, Coach, let's get into the specifics for those people that aren't familiar with your season. At National Duels, it was kind of a coming out party for you guys. Coming in outside of the top 10 and beating number 3, number 2, and number 4. Number 4 and number 3, University of the Cumberlands and Campbellsville, both in our conference. Talk a little bit about your team's performance at the National Duels.
It was a great tournament. I mean, I knew coming in that I have a tough group of guys. I mean, we show up, we're going to be successful. So, first round we had University of the Cumberlands, which is they're in the Mid-South Conference North. I knew they were tough, but we just showed up and we did what we had to do. We had guys step up and wrestle. That started the momentum for us. And then after that, we had Campbellsville, which is another tough opponent. They were number 3 in the country at the time. We just showed up and guys had fun. We competed. We were stingy. We didn't give up any bonus points, and that was all about. And then after that, in the semis, we had Reinhardt, which is it was great to beat them. They're down the street from here, and obviously, I want to be the best NAIA program in Georgia. So it was cool to make a statement and show that we're the team in Georgia to beat and the team in the South to beat. And I want to be obviously the toughest team to beat in the Mid-South Conference.
So fast forward a week later, not much time for your guys off really. You go down to Kaiser and survive in a duel with a lot of people that were tired. Beat Southeastern on criteria, and that ended up being a key staple win because they are in the South Division. What was going through your head throughout that duel? Had a couple wins, couple losses, but ultimately your guys found a way to win.
Yeah, obviously there's no excuses. I think we underperformed. Coming from National Duels, then traveling all the way down to West Palm Beach, Florida. That takes a little toll on my guys, but there's no excuses. We lost matches we shouldn't have, but the cool thing about that is, it was a close duel, but I knew it was going to be close coming down there. They're a tough team, they're well coached, and I knew if we just did what we had to do and we were stingy, didn't give up bonus points, we were going to end up on top. And from that duel, we learned a valuable lesson. We got in the highs of National Duels, and then we were close right there with a team that that took 8th at that tournament or 7th. So he humbled us down, and we also got to work on things that we need to work on, and we're still going to continue to keep working on those small details so we could finalize it and we could get to the conference tournament.
So talk a little bit about this moment. Campbellsville beats Lindsey Wilson the other night. It's hard to kind of claim an outright Mid-South championship because there's the 2 divisions. But you beat everybody in the Mid-South you face, and then Lindsey Wilson was the lone unbeaten in the Mid-South, and they lost to Campbellsville, who we beat. You're always striving further and further with this program. Talk a little bit about what it means to bring home a Mid-South Conference team championship for the first time in program history.
It's great. Since I've been here, my goal is to win. I'm a winner. I hate losing. It's not in me. So I try to do everything, to be the best version of coach that could possibly be. Yeah, I made mistakes, but the thing is I'm passionate about wrestling. I make mistakes, but I get better, and I don't make the same mistake twice. And we're just going to continue to do that. And if we keep doing that, we're going to be all right. Last year we had a graduating class that, that we took a toll, losing, our key star guys. And we didn't have to, a lot of people say, oh, rebuilding. We didn't rebuild. We already have guys in here fighting every day and getting better. So it was, it was a quick adjustment, get guys in the right mindset and get guys to step up, the new guys to step up. Because it's one thing to recruit a good guy, but it's another thing to keep them eligible. It's one other good thing to keep them committed. So we have a good coaching staff, and that's what we're doing here.
So Mid-South Conference Championships coming up in about 2 weeks or so. What are you expecting out of your guys at the championships? Because I mean, looking through, arguably the Mid-South is the toughest conference in the NAIA for wrestling. We're going to send way more wrestlers than I think. I mean, I'll have to look, but potentially double what any other conference is going to send. So talk a little bit about that challenge where, you know, you're pretty much done with duels at this point. Now it's individuals and the team. So what kind of mindset are you getting your guys in, preparing for, you know, Mid-South Conference championships and then the national tournament?
You know, since the beginning of the season, we talk about the 12. You know, what are you willing to do to be the 12th? And the 12 is the 12 guys that actually get to go to a conference and compete to qualify for nationals. And, you know, it's a hard decision. You know, there's a lot of heartbreaks and things like that because, you know, that's somebody's career being ended right there and then based upon my decision. But numbers don't lie. We just got to look at who's hot, who's winning. We got to look at who beat ranked opponents. And, you know, once we have our 12 and we solidify it, then, you know, then we obviously go to the conference tournament. And we have a better tournament team than a dual team. If you look at our team, we double up in multiple weight classes. 133, we got Sean DeShazer, you know, Jenkins. 49, we got Denver Stonecheck, Marcelo Sierra. 165, we have Mason and Sid Ole. And same thing at 197, we have Diallo and you know, Backer. So we definitely have a better tournament team. So hopefully, you know, we train, we prepare, stay humble and learn from our past mistakes, and we could actually bring home a tournament title, conference title.
So a little bit of a personal question here. You obviously, you know, we got a lot more exposure to the program at National Duels. Track Wrestling did a great job covering, but we're starting to see some other media outlets in the Southeast kind of pick up Life University Wrestling. I wouldn't say we're in the spotlight, but you definitely kind of elevated your program to be one of the top colleges in the Southern region for wrestling at the collegiate level. Talk a little bit about what it takes day in and day out to, you know, have that championship mindset. Pretty much everyone who's ever heard of Life University Wrestling knows what lucha is. But for those people, you know, this may be the first time they're hearing about us. What is that kind of Life University mentality that you bring in wrestling?
We're just tough, man. Win, lose or draw, our guys are gonna go out there and fight, and that was all about. I recruit guys that I know are committed. You know, are committed to being good people. You know, some of them might come in, you know, a little rough around the edges, but it's my job and the coaching staff to get those guys to live in the right lifestyle and do what they need to do to be successful on and off the mat. Some teams might not want to take a chance like that, and we might get a bad rep. Oh, Life U recruits this type of guy, but it's not about that. It's about making changes on these young men. For example, if we could go back to me, like if I didn't have the mentorship from my coaches, you know, who knows what I'll be doing right now. And like I said, you know, I like winning. I'm gonna find the way to, you know, always win. And also I'm gonna do it the right way. Some coaches might think, oh, I might, you know, different things, but I do things the right way. We're gonna win, and my guys are gonna have fun doing it, and that's what it's all about.
Awesome, Coach. So once again, big congratulations. Any thank yous that you'd like to issue to other people?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody, you know, following us on social media. I want to thank everybody that shows up to our meets. Like when we have our senior night, you know, it was a packed gym. It's always excited to wrestle where people are around. Obviously, I want to thank everybody that makes this job possible for me. And we're going to keep getting better. You know, we got 2 weeks and to prepare, and that's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be fun.
Awesome, Coach. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.